just had a normal game, and it was fun for everybody. Good, wholesome afternoon.
Oh,
Get out!
Get out! Too? Ugh.
With a lemon.
With your grandma? Ugh.
I mean, that's what happens when you grow up in Georgia.
But
What?
welcome back. I have so many questions that I don't even want to ask one of them.
Yeah, you don't have the answers. Wouldn't be worth it.
We're talking
Don't
about
ask
usage, right?
questions you don't want to know the answers to.
This only raises further questions.
So, as we just left off, we were entering halftime, or just in halftime during the death ball match.
Oh, I was insulted.
Sure.
It's called midway rest period right now. They haven't invented that one yet.
No, they have.
Oh,
This game has been around for 100 years.
I've been around for longer.
I believe you. Hundreds of years, I should
Why
say.
don't you just whip your dick out next to death balls?
But the International League of Death Ball, the ILD, is actually only 50 years old. It's like when they finally organized the sport into like so cities have official teams and whatnot. There's a lot of regulations that you have to go through and whatever, but the Firehawks actually have 10 championships in 50 years, and 3 out of the last 4.
Good for them.
I still like midway death period. Or rest period. Death period. Oh my
Midway
god.
death period.
Oh my god.
One of your players can't come out.
Sacrifice a player every halftime.
Oh Jesus!
Well,
Kaltorius the Great will not be sacrificed.
He will now be publicly executed.
What? So it's like, yeah, but isn't that where all the rookies go to? Not the really good ones that we know are going to have fruitful careers.
Exactly.
It's like, no.
So the score right now is 26-2.
Oh.
Firehawks are
Game
winning.
stinks.
Why?
An
not just
average
go home?
final score is usually like 15 to 18 points on one side. So
Has Gladiators been like lacking here? Like, what's going on?
no, the Firehawks are just unbelievably good.
Right.
Well, in your view, the Firehawks are just unstoppable because this is the first game you've seen.
Clearly.
But to people who have seen the sport before, which is the rest of you, you know that the Firehawks are just a really good team, and the Gladiators are like a very subpar team.
And so this is just, it was
They're the
expected to be a
Jaguars
blowout.
of the NFL, you know?
Stop.
It's a stomp. But they did get 2 points, which a lot of people didn't expect.
Raffle stomp.
screwing up
It
everybody's
pissed
spreads.
off a shitload of fans.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's supposed to be a shutout.
they screwed up the spreads.
And it was only because the assault on the Gladiators took out the knees of Kaltorius the Great as a shot was coming towards him, so he didn't get a chance to block that one. So they got 2 points.
Son of a
Kaltorius
bitch.
mad.
He is indeed.
Does he talk like that?
He's now
No. Much more intimidating.
Is he the spawn of Satan?
Kaltorius the Great?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
But me? No.
I don't know. His parents were fishmongers.
True story.
That's my horse.
I don't know what that means.
Of Satan.
But yes. So as the game is kind of like rearing to close, it does not get less exciting for you. You are just amped. You are on 11 the entire time. Just you don't have an off switch, literally.
No.
So you're just. Oh my god! I love this fucking sport.
Was there any apexes like during the third or fourth quarter like that were just phenomenal?
They did actually score a double point when one of the guys shot it through the goal, and
Okay.
there was a guy on the other side that caught it and shot it right back through the goal.
For the first point, I went yeah, and then on the second point, I activate my thaumaturgy, make it 3 times as loud. The entire stadium.
The guy in the guy
The
four
entire
rows.
stadium is real loud, and you hear a good old KR go, "Oh my god, that was a knockout punch!"
the 5 rows that were in front of this box all shit
Oh my god!
themselves.
They're like, they all just like look up slowly, like, "Oh my god!"
And one guy was just sitting there like vibrating. He just shit his pants.
And there is actually one female on the Firehawks team. She plays. She is one of the wings. She's
Yeah.
left wing.
Is she hot?
She's. I mean, from this distance, you can't really tell very much, but
Can I fall in love with her?
sure.
Alright.
You probably already have.
Alright. Roll for Am I gonna roll for love?
She is one of the leading point scorers in the whole league.
Am I
in the
gonna roll for love?
or ILD.
You
Or a
can't
hopeless
see her.
romantic, go for it.
Yeah.
Sure, go for it. I don't care.
19.
You're
Now
fucking-
roll one
You're
for-
like in love, dude.
Like super creepy type of stalker.
No, I think that'd be the critical miss is where I start.
No, that's when you just see a picture of her, you cum yourself.
That is a true story. But no, you actually you're really falling for this girl.
Woo! I hope we get to meet her prince. Does she have a husband?
I don't know.
You'll find out.
Did you read your program?
Be a program?
Did you check under the seat?
We can
No, I
read.
was distracted by booze and food and death ball
Her name is
Meet
Barra.
Stonehenge.
and meat Stonehenge by my friend
You've
Ted.
heard the announcers calling the match. They called her Barra.
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 All right, I'm
She is a human, but she has slightly pointed ears.
Ooh.
Maybe there's some elf mixed in there.
Oh, it's right on my alley. All right.
I didn't know you swung both ways.
Oh, I do.
I mean, like, that's a
Oh,
man
did
down
you see
there.
those two last night?
Got him.
No.
And Roland was just scratching like,
I
nothing.
can't tell the difference between if elves are men or women.
Oh, okay.
So this is
gotcha.
like, wait, are you gay? So I was like, what? No. He's like, I'm not understanding. I'm like, no matter how many times they will correct me, I won't understand.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna read the program.
Okay. Her name is Barra. It doesn't say her last name in the program. She just goes by Barra.
Okay.
She has 78 points on the season.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She has 10 in tonight's game.
Insta boner.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
So if the program was written before, then she has 88 points on it?
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
This chick is
And the season only started a month ago.
chick is on fire.
Yeah.
Bananas.
She's not the leading scorer on the team though.
No.
She's not.
She's
I'm
not.
sorry,
Oh.
everybody.
The other winger is actually scoring a little bit higher than her, but not by much. They have like an inter-team rivalry
All right, I'm gonna
to
roll
see
the kill.
who can get the most points.
Roll the fuck.
A lot of it is the luck of the draw because sometimes the highest point total is on the right
The
side,
team's
sometimes the
one
highest
plate.
point total is on the left side. So whichever one has this, they're obviously going to shoot it towards the closest one.
Right.
So it just makes sense that way. So
It's true.
sometimes it really depends.
Right on his face.
So about there's maybe 5 minutes left in the match. Nobody has left.
Can
Like
I,
this is a blowout and everybody is still there, just like cheering this thing on. They love their fire.
I wanna start a chant.
Everyone knows traffic's gonna be fucked, and they don't care.
They don't care. What chant would you like to
I
start?
don't know. Is there like a specific?
Una igna chawaneha.
Would you like to start a Barra chant?
Yeah, let's do that.
Make it up.
Shit.
Firecracker, firecracker,
Boomba. I want to be inside you.
I don't think that's
That
gonna
doesn't
catch on.
rhyme, you
I don't think
idiot.
that one's gonna catch on.
They're like, how does it go? Para,
Even the women are like, yeah, no, I can get behind that.
Yeah, I want to.
I'll get behind that. Oh!
I don't understand.
You wouldn't.
Because you like men.
You have 5 seconds to come with the chant.
Using a woman?
That was my chant.
Alright, it does not catch on.
No, I'm kidding.
Firecracker.
Just do, what's the Thunderhawk? No, Firehawks?
Firehawks.
Let's do a Let's Go Firehawks chant.
Let's go Firehawks.
Let's go
Okay,
Firehawks.
make a persuasion check.
Oh,
This-
which
This
one's
is on a
persuasion?
massive level.
Okay, which one's...
Persuasion
Yeah.
is charisma.
Boom.
No, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. It's charisma.
Ooh, I'll go -1 on charisma. Alright, 15.
15?
Yeah.
The areas around you start joining in, like the closer people, and then it starts to just get wider and wider spread. And the Let's Go Firehawks chant is loud amongst this entire arena. You could barely hear the announcers.
Yeah!
It knocked over my meat Stonehenge.
I'm sorry.
I will eat it. It's okay.
Fuck
And then,
off, it's
You
mine.
hear Larry the Duke Joller come out and say, "Well, they really love their Firehawks in this place, huh?"
Boo.
How about that Barra?
Boo
huh?
that
She's got
man.
some puppies on her.
Puppies!
Rubble!
I don't know why you think that's what the announcers sound like. They don't.
Sports announcer is my favorite.
Who's sitting next to the prince? You are sitting next to the prince,
I thought
and
it
you
was-
are close, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you two
And Ash is
notice?
here too.
No. What you two notice is that there is a smaller, like very, skinny-ish dwarf that comes running in from the entrance, and he rushes over to the king and he whispers near his ear. You are right next to him, judging by this layout. So you can make a perception check.
That would be pretty. 11.
Okay. You can't really make out exactly what he's saying. You hear a couple words here and there. And he says, right away, need, attack, and holy.
He needs a holy attack, obviously.
Well, he obviously
Your
needs a-
sister took it all.
Oh my god.
Does he? Is he the only one that gets a perception check?
Yeah, he's because he's
Okay.
right next to you. It's whispering, so you wouldn't be able to hear it at all.
Well, I have Elvish ears.
No, it doesn't matter. You're a level below.
Is everything all right, sir?
You have disadvantage on whatever your next roll is.
Goddamn fucking.
Is everything all right, sir?
He says, excuse me, and he brings his guard over. He says, please stay, enjoy the game. Panthen, escort them back when the game's over, and he rushes out. So this guy, he goes and rushes out.
Can I start another chant?
Sure. There's about 2 minutes left in the game.
Alright. It's gonna go, oh, Firehawks, 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 fucking Firehawks.
They don't say fucking. Because
Oh.
this is a family sport.
God damn it!
Wait,
Good, wholesome violence.
We're taking the kids to death balls.
oh my god, he's
Dude, you
serious.
see some kids wearing jerseys for the Firehawks.
I want a jersey. I'm gonna buy a jersey.
Are you going to buy a jersey?
How much are they?
You can go out into the concession stand. And actually, you can send chives out to get you a jersey if you'd like.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I would like
he
to
says,
buy a replica death disc.
Death disc? Okay. Death
only,
ball.
only.
It's called a death ball, even
Okay.
though it's a disc.
I want one that functions though.
Oh, that's not replica.
Well, okay.
Well, you would need an official one, like signed by the ILD.
Can I get? Are those available for purchase?
No. You can get one that looks like real.
No, I want one that I press something and it
Well,
fucking glows and it explodes.
Some of them are signed. One of them is signed by Kaltorius the Great.
No, I want to use it as a weapon.
You must fuck a motherfucker.
Can I get a jersey after one of their enforcers? The one that did the most damage?
The enforcers?
I'm getting a Barrett jersey.
Roll 2d20s. 3d20s. Sorry.
14.
Oh my god, a dice you can
6,
read.
20, and 6, so 26.
No, just the numbers.
Oh, 14, 6, and 6.
Nahalim is the enforcer's name.
Okay.
Haber.
Alright.
Taber Nahalim.
I'm getting a Barrett jersey.
Barra.
Yes.
Barra.
B-A-R-R.
She is number 14.
I like it. I'm an authentic jersey.
Okay. Yeah, well, they're official.
Oh,
This is
sweet.
Firehawk Stadium.
They're pre-worn.
No,
actually.
no.
Like
Those-
Sir.
well, okay, if you want the official one is going to be 30 gold.
Okay.
If you want a game jersey that she has actually worn and sweat in,
Okay.
You have to go spray against
they
the
have
locker.
one. They have one available, and it is 50 gold because it has been signed by.
It's
her.
also a female jersey.
I don't know. She doesn't play with it signed. I don't want that. I'll just take the regular one.
No, she signed it after she played with it.
No, but she doesn't play the signature on, therefore it's worth less.
Say it again?
It's worth a little. It's not worth as much because they don't play with the signatures on them. So she signed it after the game.
Oh, okay, sure. You can.
They're talking to somebody who
But-
collects game used hockey jerseys.
No, I understand. I understand.
But,
It's just
but it does smell like her.
it does indeed.
And you know what? I'm not that much of a creep.
But you could be. I'm just saying.
You rolled a 19, you may be.
Listen, I want this girl to love me. I don't want to scare her away.
All right, you know what? I can't argue with that. He's thinking clearly.
Yes, I am confident.
Does anybody want to buy a Kaltorius the Great jersey?
If I could backtrack a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know how much
would've
gold I
wanted
have, but I
to
know I have
follow,
enough.
or at least see where
He doesn't let you follow.
He doesn't let me. Okay.
Chives
All
kicks
right,
you
I'll
in
get
the
a
balls.
Kaltorius jersey.
All right, he's got number 1. His jerseys are a
Nice.
little bit more expensive. They're
How much?
35 gold. He is the star player on the team.
That hurts.
The
So you're-
regular
you don't
jerseys are
care that.
30. The regular
I don't.
jerseys
You're
are
right.
30.
All right.
35 isn't too much more for the star player.
Here's 50.
I forget how much gold. I know I have enough for it. I just
Right.
don't have the amount of gold I have.
Okay,
written
so just
down.
make sure you have minus 30.
Yeah, all right,
for
minus
whatever
30.
you have.
Minus
Okay.
30 gold.
And you wanted the enforcer, Naharim?
Nahalim.
Do they have coffee mugs?
Nahalim.
They
Yes.
have coffee.
Do they have coffee mugs?
Can I have a sticker I can put on my
I want a
box?
Firehawks 59
Oh!
50.
Oh, yes.
What number?
Do they have
I
stickers?
can't hear you.
I said, do they have a sticker I can put on my box?
Yes.
No, they do
Damn.
not.
Do they have mugs?
Sure.
I want
No,
a
they have
mug.
tankards.
Fine, I want a tankard.
Okay, and it's got the Firehawk symbol on the side of it.
Yeah.
That's going to be 3 gold.
What
I
number
can afford
is
that.
The
Nahalim?
3 gold that they gave you. So there you
Yeah.
go. Say
Oh
it.
no, I'm not
What number is
using that.
Nahalim?
What number is Nahalim? What number do you want it to be?
7.
7? Okay, he's 9. No, I'm just kidding.
It was plus 2 to 1.
Should have picked 69. That's
No, he's
hilarious.
7. He's 7.
Cool.
All right, so you've now got a Kaltorius the Great jersey.
I do.
So you
Yeah.
guys are now Firehawk fans then.
Gold.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just noticed that.
I mean front runners, but whatever.
Whatever. It is what it is.
So the game ends, and they all stand in the middle, and they just hold their arms up in victory. Barra throws the disc in the air, and it just lands in the water, and she's like, I don't care.
Oh, what? I wanted that. Such a waste.
The water genasi does a backflip into the water, comes out with it in the air, throws it in the air
Oh, that's
to the
cool.
crowd.
Oh, they're gonna say, and it lands back in the water.
To the crowd.
What? How? Close?
Anywhere near
Close
us?
by?
Why don't everybody in the box roll a d20? Highest one maybe gets to keep it.
18?
No.
17.
You don't have to talk to me. Whoever rolled the highest.
Do we have any pluses with this?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
What do you got?
I would not go for it.
I got an 18.
It's like,
I'm
this is-
diving.
You guys
So
are all
it
weird.
comes directly at you, and you just and you catch it. And when it gets close to you, you can make an Arcana check.
Okay, just let me save my time.
And then officials from the stadium come in and are like, I'm sorry, you can't keep the ball.
You're actually getting kicked out because you caught it. So
This is a little deflated.
15.
you're pretty sure that it has been like diffused. The magic has like gone
It's
out of
gone.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like kind of in it for the game only.
So as soon as it leaves like the players, it's just like, oh well.
Right.
Leaves the playing service not to
But
kill
you don't
anybody.
have to tell him that. if
No,
you-
why would I? It's not
Yeah.
important. He,
No.
Like he gives a shit.
Yeah. It's still glowy.
Don't make me
It's still
sad.
Right now, he's so hyped from catching that ball.
Right.
He is a
I'm gonna
being
give
of
you a high
pure
five
hype.
for catching
Uh,
that. Nice catch, man.
Whoa!
You
I may
guys-
have broken your hand.
You guys all notice. You guys all notice that Panvin
I'll
is
just
like
heal myself.
noticeably. You guys all notice that Panvin is like noticeably like nervous, and he's like, "We have to come on. We really have to go. Like we really have to catch up with him."
Yes.
I immediately get up and ready to go.
Okay, everyone.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, let's do it.
As you guys leave, he says, "Chives, thank you," and he bows his head real quick.
I bow to Chives.
Okay.
I flip Chives a gold. Oh, spider. Oh, no more spider.
Can I rub Chives'
Remember when there was a
bald
spider
head?
there?
Nope.
Fucking
Can I rub
Roland
Chives'
doesn't mess
bald
around.
head?
Sure.
I want to do that.
He's like, he looks at you like,
Thank you,
"Thank
sir.
you, sir."
I smile widely as I walk out.
I'll probably flip him the gold after he does that. To
Another one?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Just like
Gotcha.
the first one. Just so he's not like the last thing this group did was make me bring them 3 lunches and then rub my little head.
Are you guys wearing your jerseys?
Yes.
Yes.
I am totally drinking out of my mug.
Nice. So you took some ale from there, and you just go with you?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Why
You didn't
wouldn't
want
I?
anything? No paraphernalia?
I thought it was cool.
What's
but
their fight
It
song?
reminds me of my childhood. And
Huh?
not a fan.
Fly, fire, hawks,
Sometimes
fly.
it's all around me.
God damn it.
Fire,
As we
fire,
walk out, I just
fire.
have my hands on top
Fire,
of that ball.
fire.
Woo!
Trampling small children as he goes.
You guys are let out a private exit, so you
Aw.
don't have to trample anybody.
So to the one janitor, woo!
There is a small carriage waiting for you. Well, not small, but smaller than the one that brought you.
Okay.
And there's a dwarf rider or driver, and he says, "Quick, in we go."
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Are we going to go meet the players?
Not anymore.
We don't have time for that.
Aw.
Panvin just steps in. He's like, we have to go. I don't know what's happening, but we need to get back there.
All right.
Understandable.
I was saying words.
I don't know what you just said.
It's okay.
Something serious is happening, so I'm actually going to take off my jersey.
Okay.
I'm going to fold it up. I'm going to put it in my bag so it doesn't
Okay.
get dirty.
You
So
know,
you
I'll
got
continue
you
to
got the
drink.
#1 Kaltorius the Great jersey.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that too. Put
He's
mine
got a
in
good
my
point.
bag.
I'm going to do that. I don't want to dirty this.
Good. Okay.
I will continue to drink from my mug because fuck all.
I like it. I like it.
Okay.
Because fuck the world.
So as you guys are, driving down, Panvin is still getting just like more and more worried. He's like breathing heavier.
Is the castle on fire again?
Huh?
Is the castle on fire again?
Again?
Yeah, you weren't there when it was on fire the first time.
You have double disadvantage. on
God
this.
damn
I
God.
ask Penvin, I say, Penvin, do you know what has happened?
I don't, but from what it looked like, he does not miss a death ball game. He would not leave before the game was over.
Anything we can do to help?
Um, we'll
I
find
mean,
out shortly. I
yeah,
guess.
no, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously we will.
Truth be told, I didn't want to leave.
He goes, I can see that.
Woo.
Yes.
Our friend needs help. If he might need help, so we should give it to. I'm just.
And he goes, well, friend is a bit strong there.
All right.
All right. I've been
listen.
with him for like 10 years. All right.
All right, listen. Charisma bad. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to sleep.
All right. I don't know what you mean by
I
that,
don't know
but
what
cool.
that means either.
You have disadvantage on your sleep, so you don't sleep well.
God, fuck you.
Because I just keep jabbing him in the ribs.
Yeah. So
Because.
you
with
guys,
your tanker, like I.
No, with the staff, just occasionally just.
you see Penman like bang on the wall behind him, and he's like, "Please, faster, faster!" And he smacks the wall. And shortly after that, you guys, it comes to like not a screeching halt, but a very abrupt stop. And you guys all kind of shift in the carriage, and Penman jumps out immediately. You guys can follow, of course.
I look out the window. Is this? Are we?
Yeah,
at
you're
the castle?
back at the chambers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to jump out into like a dark alley.
I mean,
Chives is there. You fucked up now.
Who's rubbing my head now?
He spits on his hand.
Who wants 3 lunches now, bitch?
never tell me the odds. I jump out.
That's not the okay.
We all follow.
And
Fucking chive.
he goes back up to that same room where you guys were drinking in last night. It is more of just a dining hall, like a long table with chairs and stuff. But you see, as you guys enter that room, you see Prince Zenon and you see Prince Cristobal,
Oh God.
and they're discussing. There's a map in front of them.
No.
There's a large map of Zakar in front of them.
Is Cristobal just going?
No, he's not.
It's the kobolds.
Huh?
It's the kobolds.
What are you saying that?
No.
Okay. And actually, you see Cristobal, and he looks at Zen, and as soon as you guys walk in, he looks at them, and he goes, "They're fine, don't worry." And he's like staring at all of you, kind of like.
I bow my head to Prince Cristobal.
Yeah.
Says,
I bow as well.
he goes, "Please, that's not necessary."
Cristobal says that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I know what I said.
I
know what I story beat.
God damn it!
Prince
Yeah.
Cristobal, your demeanor has changed much since yesterday.
You're drooling less.
He looks over at Zenon, and he goes, "Close the door, please." Whoever's the last one, I guess you can do it.
I close it, but Roland's still on the other side. He's just like, hey,
Fingers at the door. Fingers at the door.
Hey!
I got my foot there!
Everyone's inside.
Yeah.
All right. So as you kind of get around the table, the 2 royal guards are aside the prince and Prince Zenon, I should say, and Prince Cristobal is there also. He says, "Please sit down." Zenon says to all of you. He says, "Please sit down. We've managed to discuss."
Oh shit.
I sit.
What is the emergency, if I may be blunt?
He says, "I've just gotten word that there's been great trouble at Zakar, or in Zakar.
What kind of trouble?
There has been an incursion of goblins. Not the Goblin Mafia.
How many-
I know you smiled. It's not the Goblin
Don't
Mafia.
fuck around with the Goblin Mafia, man.
Dirty.
Even if they don't get you back, they still might.
How many goblins and why? Is there what?
They don't have an exact number. All they said was, "Holy fuck, a lot."
What?
That's a lot of
invoked
goblins.
Well,
This.
we got this letter from Duke Silver, so it's not exactly the clearest of notes.
Ah, dude. I love
Smells
that guy.
like an old bar.
Goblins.
And Prince
Generally-
Cristobal steps up and he says, with the amount of goblins there, the kingdom may be taken over anytime.
Now? What about the
Zakar.
defending forces?
They're trying.
Well, we have to help. What are we doing waiting around here?
None of you are concerned at all about Cristobal now talking normally?
Well, I did
I am
ask.
a little
I mean,
bit.
he's
didn't
royalty,
seem to
so
you
we
just
can't.
mentioned his demeanor's changed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's royalty, so we can't exactly call him out on it.
Hey, Cristobal, what the fuck?
Yes, that is exactly what I will say. So it's like,
Hey,
hey, can I
The
make a-
fuck?
Hey, Cristobal, remember how you were like trying to sentence us to death the other day? What the
I
fuck?
saw you suck. Just if I may, Prince Cristobal. I saw you sucking on your own fist. What the shit?
Make an Arcana check.
It's not a good one.
It doesn't matter. You feel now
Yeah, oh, wait,
so much energy coming off of him.
Okay, so actually, hold on.
So he just got
Well,
laid.
He says he's got
Super
12.
Saiyan?
It was an easy check.
You feel that. Well, first of all, he says a mere act.
Well, obviously.
He says
That's not piss the prince off today, Tim.
He says, look, I put on an act so Lorum seems weak. You know, the throne is not in good hands, so they think. Right? It makes us not a target.
Fair enough.
And also, you would know more than anybody here. You don't show that you're a wizard in these parts.
Yeah, that's true. They tried stoning the guy that they thought was a wizard. Turns out he was just a drunk.
People
said "Yush," and then
people don't take kindly to Arcana in the world anymore.
No, that's true.
So I try to keep attention off of myself. Sorry about voting
Sucking
you guys to death, but in fairness, I did know that my father was going to vote in your favor.
You
I had
did.
to put on a face.
You did what you believed was right.
Also, bravo
Yes.
for putting your whole fist in your mouth, I must say.
I have a big mouth. It runs in the family.
As
I'm
far
not
You
as
should meet my sister.
Oh!
Where is
Can I high five the prince for that?
Says the golem.
We don't have a waiter. Get out of there.
Enough of this idle chit chat. There's an emergency happening.
There's shit
Yes,
going
fully
down!
He says, the prince says, well, I haven't been entirely, well, no one really asked, but the reason that we're even in Lorem right now, myself and the princess, is because we were trying to form an alliance with Lorem. There's been talks from south. There are some people trying to create armies again, and that disrupts the Great Peace, and that is unacceptable.
I hope it's not.
You mean armies outside of simply kingdoms? Like,
Armies. As in, people that want to fight other people for territorial control.
but armies of people that haven't, like, no valid kingdom or kingsmanship.
Militias.
They belong.
kingdoms are joining together to create an army.
Oh, okay. I've
Or
heard
a
that.
kingdom is forming an army to take over territory.
Okay.
We're not exactly sure. The messages are all kind of unclear, but
If I may ask, why goblins? Goblins generally dumb creatures concerned with money, not land.
Someone's paying them off, probably.
or controlling them. We're not
Goblins
sure.
not, unless massive in number, goblins not threat.
I've never heard of goblins.
Massive in
scattering.
number. What do you consider a massive number of goblins?
Holy fuck, a lot of goblins is probably a massive amount of goblins.
That is a good point.
Enough to take over 2 cities at once. Overwhelmingly.
Then we have to stop them. Let's go.
I would
What
not-
are eight
How would
men
you like to
going
get there? Trebuchet?
Kill at least 8 of them. Slow him down.
The prince actually takes a step back or a step forward. He puts his arms down on the table and he bows his head, and then he looks up and he says, "I can't ask you to do this, or I shouldn't ask you to do this,
But I'm going to.
but I will."
Oh, good.
I accept.
Unfortunately,
Before he talks.
my father has commanded me to stay in Lorem, preserving the seat of the throne or whatever he says. But
Whatever.
you can see he's very unhappy about that though. He really wants to
Let's go
and
kick
fight.
some ass.
Yeah. He said, and then you see that the 2 royal guards behind him are also just like snarling and very upset because that means they can't go either because their assignment is.
I don't
pretty
want to
sad.
kill a goblin. Shut up, Toby.
Tavern. Get it right.
Whatever.
So nobody's really sure why or what happened, but all we know is that there are a very large number of goblins fighting all of the citizens and warriors of Zakar. And they came out of the ground. They lived underneath the Dwarven kingdoms, which were already dug out.
Oh, so they had an advantage in that siege.
Well, they not even siege.
Subdwellers.
Yeah, they came out of nowhere. There's no way we could have seen it coming.
Hmm.
It's not like they were attacking our gates. They literally came out from
Were
under the
you
ground.
aware of their presence before?
We didn't know that they had such large numbers.
But
We
did
knew
you
they
know of them,
existed.
or maybe perhaps a leader?
I'm not really sure. We knew that there were goblins because that they live in the mountains. We knew that going into it. We're dwarves. Like that's kind of our natural enemy, in that sense. But we've pretty much drawn lines, and no one has crossed them for years.
until
Until
now.
now.
I've never heard of goblins coordinating on such a large scale before.
Neither have I.
Small groups, of course, but
There have
not
been
teaming
small
up.
attacks like raids and
Yeah.
such when they find out like a large city has enough gold or something along those lines. We haven't had anything like that, so I don't
They're-
know what could have happened.
they're not a race of conquerors. They're a race of thugs.
They are not a race of conquerors indeed.
We need to find out the
If
source of
there's,
this.
there must be a source.
You're exactly right.
We
Let's go find it.
what?
Source. The source.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He says, no, not the source, please. Please, no, it's not the goblins.
I grab onto my sword and I was like, I'll be going on to
Wait,
investigate
do you grab your
this.
sword in front of the royal guard?
Yeah.
They step in front of the prince immediately.
Oh no! I mean
They-
for the goblins. For the goblins. I put my sword away.
And they step back.
I roll my eyes incredibly hard.
Like, oh my god, it's gonna keep rolling.
Don't stab me again, please.
Just like, oh good, my retinas have detached. Thanks a lot, Dick.
And then one of them walks over to you slowly, and he goes, I'm just kidding, and he smacks you on the back.
Ah!
It's like, this brings me immense joy.
It burns.
It burns.
And he says, Panvin comes over to you, and he says, I wouldn't want any other men leading this expedition.
I will go with my friends, but I am no leader.
If you can best me in an arm wrestle, I think you can do wonders against these goblins.
He has a point.
He does. He can fuck up some goblins.
And,
I will kill many goblins.
oh, don't worry. Goblins will die.
And I'll heal everybody.
He says there's a ship waiting in the port of Thassa. Basically, the map he has in front of him, it's a large map of Zakar with like cities and kingdoms all mapped out and such. And he says, so from where I see it, you have 3 points of entry. You can either, and he's kind of giving this option to you guys so you can decide what you want to do. He says, Duke Silver is leading a contingent on the front lines, on the western coast going inward. He's defending the capital. You can go and join him and try to push the invasion back and away from the capital. Or, option 2, you can join up with a small force grouping on the southeastern shore. They're formed to form pincer attack against those goblins that are attacking the capital. It'll be a kind of a longer trip, obviously, but it's a good tactic.
We get to flank them.
Or your third option, you can go in from the north with. There will be several highly touted fighters, and you can try to find the source from where the goblins are coming from. I must warn you though, this path is very unknown and it's considered to be the most dangerous.
Would you say there is the least chance of success?
I would never tell you the odds. I know better than that.
I accept this option.
So you guys can vote.
I say ignore him. Because clearly he has made some poor choices.
I am torn. I like the idea of a pincer attack to flank the opposition. However, exploring and finding out where these goblins come from is also an attractive idea.
Good choice, Golem.
Yeah!
Go Firehawks, I yell.
Actually, you know what? The fuck, why not? Let's go to the north.
I too believe that the north is the best course of action.
I believe we're going to the north then, gentlemen.
Is that what you would have picked, or would you had a different? Okay.
Because
The
it
source,
sounds like, it sounds
the
like
source
What's up?
path, while being the most dangerous, is our best option to stem the
We're
attack.
also guessing. We don't know where they've come from. We're just judging based on the first 2 cities hit.
At least we could then the people from then the south who are hitting, and then there will be us hitting from the north, and then there's the major city pushing them back, so it's a 3-point hit.
We're more-
From the north, we don't know where it connects to the main chain.
Well, fuck, why not? Let's just give it a shot.
In the north, will it just be us, or will a contingent join us?
I wouldn't call it a contingent.
Some bitchin' fighters, apparently.
2.
2 bitchin' fighters.
Small and mobile, perfect for an investigation.
Absolutely.
Mobile is a little.
Are they,
Oh man, it's gonna get weird.
Are they tanks? Like literal tanks?
Are they towers?
They're small. They're dwarves.
Oh, are they dwarves standing on top of each other,
No.
wearing a big trench
They
coat?
not have any legs.
You've gone too far into this.
I
How
ans-
long a journey?
Zakar, the western coast is 3 days away. If you're going to the north, it could be 4 or 5 days.
We should get going as soon as possible.
Yes.
I asked Xanon if it would be okay if I left Ashes here.
He says, you may need him.
What the
Or
fuck
her.
is?
You may need her.
I fear I would be the only one with a mount.
That could serve to our
That's
advantage.
not a fear. That's an advantage.
Granted.
Darzarger, I don't realize you have a point to argue, but dashes would be a great benefit to us.
Yeah.
Having a rider
Goblins are tiny.
to
You can
scout,
friggin'
possibly
wreck the shit
scout
out of them.
ahead. Either to possibly scout ahead or just keep a wary eye.
Okay, I will bring her then.
Or ashes could eat goblins.
That is
I'm
also a
surprised you guys aren't
possibility.
questioning why I'm going.
Why are you going to?
Because fuck you, that's why. Flip the table.
He flips the table.
He got me
Some
again.
little gauntlet.
You know, I'm not surprised after spending time with this guy.
What are your reasons?
Well, I live in a city surrounded by idiots. Let's go out and see something else differently. Also, where the fuck did I get that coin?
What point?
They gave me a coin.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know what the fuck's that about.
Oh,
Right.
dragon coin.
Yeah.
Dragon.
So keeping them alive.
Oh,
is
we
probably
still don't know.
Keeping them alive.
That he's a
is-
wizard.
Okay.
You have no idea.
Yeah, you have no idea
Fuck.
why I'm coming. You just think I'm a
No,
vagrant.
but Prince Cristobal did say he was magically inclined.
Before we leave,
I don't think he said he's like, you know as well as I do. Just meaning like, you
True.
know.
So
Under the
actually,
table.
so all four
I
of you-
understood the
So
context.
all four of you can make an insight check to see if you caught that reference.
Oh goodness, no.
Oh, yeah.
What
I
you
got
will-
it. I
Well,
rolled
which-
an 18, I'm trained in insight.
Okay.
Which one is
Insight is wisdom.
Alright, so I'm at 18 now.
modest 9.
What?
Modest 9.
Okay, so you two get that he's a wizard.
I don't know. Seems like a normal.
23.
You still get that he's a wizard.
We
You
weren't
get the
arguing.
reference that he
You,
made.
you hear a loud clunk of rock and a wink.
I don't get it either.
I think Relic wants it. Whatever it is.
He says,
He wants
I am
inside
fully-
of him.
I am
Prince,
fully
Prince
equipped.
Cristobal steps up and he says, I'm not going to let you go empty-handed.
Ooh.
I know that you won a ring from Panvin, and Panvin kind of grits his teeth and he's like,
In a brutal struggle. In front of a
oh, I heard.
tremendous fight.
I don't recall very well, but I heard. And he actually takes off. He actually moves his finger up, and you see him take something off, but you don't see anything on his finger. He's like taking something off, and he goes, and this, for one of you. And
What?
he's holding up nothing in his hand.
Yeah, I'll take nothing.
Is this like the king's clothes? Like
What?
it doesn't actually exist? What is this?
Oh, sorry. And he moves it, and you see a ring appear. It is like see-through though, the ring.
Is it a magically stealthed item?
He says it is a ring of invisibility. It could prove very, very useful.
I would not be that good at it.
What does this do?
I think our assassin.
Well,
Very
bad
the assassin.
I wear it just in case of an attack, but I'm safe here. You need it more than I do, and you're doing me the favor. I can only help to repay you. In game terms, while you're wearing this ring, you can turn invisible as an action. Anything you're wearing or carrying is also invisible with you. You remain invisible until the ring is removed, or until you cast a spell, or attack.
Figured.
The basic invisibility rules. You can use a bonus action to become visible again at any time.
I'm not interested in many magics, but I feel like this could be useful if you'd allow me to use it. Of course.
Please, whoever would be most useful.
Is there?
No one has
Are
objections.
the?
No, I'll take it.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Are any of the dwarven guards, say, weapons experts or know of the armory here?
Here, no.
No?
Probably not.
Okay.
This isn't their place.
Then I would like to ask the prince. I would like to expand upon my weapon. Could I speak to your weapons master?
My weapons master is probably under attack right now in Zakar.
Well, that's
So
unfortunate.
yes, you could please go speak with him.
What I meant was Cristobal, the one who's native here.
Oh, okay. You should clarify. There's two princes in the room.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Prince Dummy.
This is your ring of invisibility. I drew it
Well,
on
Prince
the back.
Fake Dummy.
I hate you so much.
I can't
It was
believe
nothing,
you
was it? I
fell
can't
for
believe you. Oh, yeah.
What an idiot!
I thought it was at least gonna be a circle.
I'm
For those
sorry,
of you
Christian,
just
but-
listening, I handed him a piece of paper that says the Ring of Invisibility on the front, gives him the whole outline of what it does, and I said, "Oh, I drew it on the back." So he flips over, it's nothing on the back, and he goes, "That's what he did." But with his
I like
head.
that you have that.
Got him.
And Prince Cristobal actually removes two, well, not from his ears, but he removes from his pocket 2 earrings. They're like dangly with like a small yellow thing on the bottom.
Dangly parts.
They're not fusion earrings.
Oh, you knew exactly. what
Because I know what earrings do, and I've also watched Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And he says, and 2 of you should hold on to these. And he says they are earrings of communication. Think of them in game terms like walkie-talkies.
I believe Darzarger, who could possibly
Yeah,
scout
Darzarger
ahead,
should get one
should
because
have
he's gonna
one.
bring his mound. That's.
You can switch them off at will. They're not bound to you.
I would be willing to take the other, and I'll communicate to
How
our
are you
group.
gonna wear it? You
so
don't have
whatever.
ears.
He just hands them. You
Wait,
guys
wait,
can decide
wait,
amongst
wait.
yourselves.
You don't have ears. How the hell are you gonna wear?
He
ears?
can still hear things.
Yeah, but how's he gonna wear an earring?
I just
It's
clip
not.
it.
It's not like a. It's not like a goes through flesh earring. It's just a clip on.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I was
never
just
mind.
gonna like clip it to the side of my head.
Okay, that's fine. Then.
He's just
Let's
gonna
work
glue it on.
that. Let's work that.
So and he says how it works. You click the side, and then you can talk to whoever has the other one. They can only they can hear it.
Only they can hear it?
Yeah. So if you're in the middle of all the enemies and he
Hello?
wants to talk to you, they won't hear you,
Hello, Relic.
and you hear it very clearly from in your head.
Hello, Darzarger.
I don't trust Ruland.
No. He can hear when you're talking.
Oh.
We're in the same room.
Can them still be just said out loud?
Sure.
No, Darzarger, go on. Tell me why you don't trust him.
I don't actually say that.
So you are heading. You are going to head to the boat now, and the boat is going to take you to the northern shore of Zakar.
Okay.
Before you leave, though, you hear the Prince Cristobal talking to Xanon, and he says, "In honor of our new formed alliance, I will send a contingent to the front lines to defend your capital."
Ooh,
That's very gracious of you.
Navy SEAls.
I can't send that many because I don't want word to get out about the alliance, but I will send what I can.
Okay. I
We
only
will do
want
our best to stem the source of the attack.
before
Sorry
we
to ask.
before we leave. I did want to talk with the weapon master in the armory, and I wanted to see if I could get a chain to mimic what the Goliath was doing with
Okay,
his
when
ether.
you explain that to him, he has no idea what you're talking about. He works in metals. He doesn't work in magics.
No, I don't want to do it magically. I thought I just have a chain wrapped around my arm that's attached to the sword. So I
Like
can throw
Kratos
the
from
sword.
God of War.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he hands you a chain and he goes, yeah, sure.
All right. I'll make this work. So on the boat right there, I'll attach it to the sword and then wrap the rest on my
Do you
arm.
have anything for Healy people, such as myself?
You have enough health potions.
You have a.
He's got a jug.
He's got a jug.
I got a jug.
He sends or he puts you into a carriage and he says
God.
this carriage will take you to the boat.
God damn.
It
Humans,
says-
don't forget your box.
It's already in my pack.
Oh, sorry.
Your nun's bag.
and then both princes send you off and they say Godspeed. Send word as soon as you can.
I ride alongside the carriage on ashes.
Okay. Beattie, would you like to read the earrings of communication just so everyone knows
Yes.
what they do?
The earrings of
You
communication.
can change them at will. So if you don't want to wear it anymore, you can give it to him, and then it works. It doesn't bind to you. It's just a clip on.
Earrings of communication. Each character wearing one of these is able to communicate with the other within 100 miles of each other. This is
Holy
only
shit.
heard by the person wearing the corresponding earring.
Wow.
Yeah, that's 100 miles.
Yeah.
That's
pretty-
pretty legit.
That's a country.
That's a bushel.
No.
Relic, I'm captured. They've taken me. Where? I'm somewhere within 100 miles.
Describe what you see. Sky.
There's a tree.
There's some rocks.
Oh, wait, there's another tree.
There's some
Guys, we're
goblins.
looking for 2 trees.
I will find you.
And we will find those trees
I
next
will
time
find you.
on the Critical Miss.
I will love